Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Back to Cactus Canyon again. Didn't get to high noon yesterday, so thought we'd give it a shot today. See what we can do. Looks like we're live. Everything's going. Not dropping frames. Volume's hopefully okay. Hopefully. We shall see. Let's fire up a game and play here. I don't know if I have much of a strategy beyond taking the shots I hit. I don't know. I think it wants me to shoot the bad guy. What do you guys think? Hurry, I'm running out of playfield. We're out of the drain. It's that left out lane, kills you every time.
I think I see you, but
I try that every once in a while to get a return off the left side. And you should, and you can, I should say. Do a quick backhand and get it up the right in lane. I seem to be hitting a lot of posts today. So we're continuing from where we left yesterday. Center drain. Lots of drains. Hope everything looks okay, sounds okay, all that good stuff. I think I'm probably going to start making Tuesday afternoons my usual time. My girlfriend volunteers at her granddaughter's preschool on Tuesdays, so I'm home alone, so I got all the time in the world to do whatever I feel like. I should be doing home remodeling projects, but I'd rather play pinball. Start some multi-ball, see if we can get a mother load. Two balls out of the pool, should give them both back, I hope. Of course, now I gotta hit something. Can't hit nothing. Got a couple of jackpots after everything drained. Got the trick shot mode going. Another out lane, kill that game. That's horrible. High score I got going, sitting on the stream is actually from yesterday's, so we're gonna play the same game, so might as well keep the same high score. Gotta keep my hands warm here. It's a little chilly in the basement. I suppose I could turn the heat up, but where's the fun in that? Thank you, ball save. Missed the quick draw. Get up there. I don't see that reward very often. If you miss that from the left side, it's danger. Center drains. Fortunately, it keeps that lit. Got the train moving, better try to save Polly. Oh, great. Multi-ball. Trying to save Polly. Of course, it's all the same shots, so. Running out of time, running out of multi-ball. That was a failure. Major failure. The gunfight going. Still haven't managed to get a ball in the scoop to get extra ball. There we go. Get the extra ball, extend the game a little bit. Everything's still looking good. Stream seems to be doing fine. Doing good on combos today. Can't hit a thing. All right, let's catch the ball. Shoot it up the ramp. Usually I can hit that. Can't hit that. Oop. Down the middle. Let's see what we got going. Shoot again. Really am playing terrible now. Ball in the scoop. Hey Turbo, how you doing today? You like this shirt? It's not the highly desirable red one, but it'll work. Jackpot! Got 1 star, one of the points lit. Time to save Polly again. Nope, that's not it. Stop the train. Nope, hit the beer mug. There's that one. Red. You don't even have a red one? How did our friend Small Town get a red one? See how many of these we can shoot. One, evidently. There's another one. Shooting combos. One more to get my star. Oh, and I blew it.
Draw is lit.
He asked for a different color. Yeah, he's not into that black color, is he? All right, let's see if we can do this one more. Oh, we got to go and fight. Combo completed. Ball 2 locked. Lit the lock. See if we can get multi-ball. There we go. See if we can get the mother load going. Just got to hit every shot. Before you lose all the balls. Everybody out of the pool. Stupid failure. Start over again. Got my new emote approved. Uh-oh. Showdown! Oops. Lost them all. Completed my start. Point of the star anyway. So I got Stampede Showdown and Combo now. I need to kill lots of Barts here. And I still need to get Mother Load. Let's get another lock. $20x bonus multiplier. That's pretty good. Trying to hit Bart here. All right, we got 2 more for Bubba. Slinged out lane. Little chicken spinner. Winner, winner, chicken spinner. I need to make a shirt design with that on it too. Another lock lit. Since I can't seem to get Mother Load. See if we can kill Bubba off here. Nope. 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 Alright. One more shot for Bubba. Alright, there's Bubba. Knew that was coming. Game over. 71 million. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Another weekday. For all you people still working, hope you're having a good day at work. Dang, all kinds of dust all over my glass up there. Hopefully you can't see that on stream. Let's try again. It's the hunt for high noon. Got to complete all the things. Let's go ahead and see if we can clear some modes here. Start with Polly with the train. There we go. It's always so good when I manage to do that in 3 shots. Missed the bad guy. Oh, double slinged out lane. Brutal. Brutal, I say. Outlanes on this are mean. Everything's still looking good on the stream. Drop frames. Uh-oh. I'm dropping frames. What's going on? Huh.
You don't just stand there. Do something.
That's not good. Everything looking okay from your guys' end? OBS is telling me I'm dropping frames. I assume I'm still live. It says I'm live. Somebody confirm I'm live? Turbo? Anybody? Hello? Looks okay, looks good. Hey, Schlock, nice to see you.
Quick Draw is lit.
I am live, good. Living is better than dying. That's for sure. Aw, come on, Robert.
Quick Draw is lit.
Howdy. Partner. Block ball.
With me, will you?
I said earlier, I don't know that I have a real strategy. When I'm trying to get to high noon, I just kind of don't drain. This is a strategy. I'm not very good at that one, but mostly I just kind of take what shots I can get, what shots are working for me that day.
That's all, folks.
Complete Barts, do gunfights. Really good at hitting posts today. Finally made it somewhere. Time for a gunfight. All right, let's see if we can do some good in multi-ball this time. Mother load's lit. Let's see if I can get a ball back. Stupid failure. Been playing around with my audio settings, filters, and mic settings and all that kind of stuff. Does everything sound okay? Did some test recordings, but it's always kind of hard to tell for sure. Sounds and looks good. Thanks, Shellslock. Sound is good. Thanks, Turbo.
Hombre. I can tell you that.
Can you hear the neighbors? I hope not. I got some crazy ass neighbors.
You're messing with Bandolero Bartamigo.
Pause the train for a little bit. Come on, hit the shot. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. There's one shot. Oh, missed the next one. And out lane. Well, maybe not my neighbors. That's good. It'd have to be really loud to be heard in the basement. missed. Have just enough grace period on that to get a second shot if you're really quick.
Good work.
Good, glad you like it. I kind of like seeing the back glass too. It's got some, it's got some neat, some lighting, blinking effects on the back glass. I wish I could get the camera more centered so it would be a little better view, but then it would be in the way of this camera or in the way of that camera or something. Missed the bad guy again. Got the trick pony.
What are you tackling? I like how you ride that.
Takes a lot of cameras, it does. I got 3. I know some people use more and they set up little detail ones, but I'm using all USB webcams for mine, so it's not as good as other people's, but people that use the high-end cameras definitely get very nice looking streams. Can't even hit the block shot. All right, start the next part. Too many cameras. Looks great. Thanks, Charles Shock. Did manage to finally get .1080p, 60 frames per second on my playfield camera, so I think I'll be happy with that. So one more bad guy here. It's a showdown.
That extra ball.
This mode keeps going as long as you keep clearing all these guys. It's kind of crazy. Uh-oh. Nope, that's the end of that. Hey, Bass Island, how you doing today, Sean? Nice to have you stop by. Haven't seen you around in a while. All right, let's see if we can get the mother load here. So if I hit a shot or two, a couple jackpots there. All right. timed out. Mother load timed out. I gotta do it all over again. More jackpots, but it would have been nice to get it on the first try through. Because then that happens. Bummer. Doing good. Long break from work. Nice. That's definitely the newest game. I played TNA a while back, which is technically newer since Cactus Canyon was originally a 98. This is the remake. This is the SE, just the basic version. I don't have the topper or that kind of stuff, but really happy with what they did with this, with the big color DMD and all the animations and stuff. It's really cool. It's by far the newest game I own. Just picked it up October? No, July. I don't know. Somewhere. Been working on your homebrew much, Sean? Or? I see you posting the homebrew threads from time to time, but look forward to hopefully checking out 8 Ball Beyond someday. I gotta get over. Are you gonna try to get it to the show this summer? Or?
Welcome to Cactus Canyon, stranger.
Alright. Well, our high score listed for today is still really yesterday's high score, so. See if I can get the ball under control and do something with it. Certainly wasn't what I was trying to do with it. Display look better? Nice. No. I'm not very good at trying to keep it out of the outlanes. Get rid of the show, make the display look better. Nice. That'll be fun. I'll definitely have to make it over then. Dang, that came out of there fast.
Nice shooting, partner.
See if we can save Paulie here. No!
I suggest you hurry, friend.
No, still can't save Paulie. Paulie's going over the falls. The ball's going out the outline. Hey, Squalito, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Showdown! This is a fun mode. As long as you keep clearing those 4 targets, you keep resetting them. Uh-oh. I always have a hard time with that one on the right. You got into high noon? Not just streaming in the last couple of days. I have a hard time talking and streaming. Maybe 5 times I've gotten to high noon on regular 3-ball play. Usually I get 2 extra balls during a game. So I have done it, just not real frequently and not not the best. And then high noon itself is kind of a anticlimactic. You just shoot all the drop targets. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna blow my nose. It's getting over my cold.
You don't just stand there. Do something.
I found while playing TNA that on the newer games like this, I have a hard time concentrating on what I'm doing in the game and talking and thinking and all of that at the same time, so I don't do nearly as well when I'm streaming. Maybe as I stream more, I'll do it.
There's a bounty just waiting for you.
Been a goal of yours. You never seem to get the combo award. Yeah, combo. Pretty much anytime I shoot a ramp, I always try to combo it. But I don't always do it, so I should have just gotten one there. But that one always takes too long to... And either of the ones that go up into the pops kind of ends whatever streak you're on. So I get that one. And I don't get a combo for shooting him. Usually coming off the left, I try to see him talking and looking and pointing, and combo's usually not the hard one. Mother Load or the Bart Brothers are the ones that seem to be the longest for me. Getting through the Barts is fun. Bionic Bart is a blast. I don't know if you watch Dalton Pinball. He streams once in a while, or he streams a few days a week, but I watched him play Cactus Canyon last week, and he blew it up. He's had a couple 280 million-ish point games. But then he's a much better pinball player than I am. I just play for fun. Come on. Let's see if we can get back in and get Bart. Usually hitting all the shots 3 times to start all the modes is not too tough. Hey Dent, how you doing? It's just a game.
Nice shooting, Jeffrey.
Big Bart. Got one more bad guy left. See if we can't knock off Bart here. Oop. Time to rescue Polly. There we go. All right.
The extra ball.
I like Cactus is awesome. except for the out lanes. Out lanes are mean. They suck the ball in and keep it there. All right, don't waste this. Time for a showdown. I think I should hit something. Squeezed one into the extra ball while I was there. So this mode is kind of cool because however many bad guys you get down adds time in high noon. So for each bad guy you kill, you get an extra second of high noon, which is basically killing more bad guys. But you can do jackpots in the middle of that as well. High noon, that is. So if you got a whole bunch of time, you get more jackpots and get higher high noon scores. Of course, my goal at the end of all the multi-balls is to always keep one ball alive. Stay in. Haha, got it in the grace period. Hey, Dom loves something. Dom loves lobby. Whew. Yes, you can play with the original code. I've done it a couple of times, but come on. What do I got left to do here? How do you qualify showdown? By hitting each of the 4 bad guys. You do the quick draws, so the flashing targets on the side lights your in lanes for quick draw, and then you have to do the quick draw and do all 4 of them, and then it automatically does showdown multi-ball.
You're dead.
3 more hits for Bubba. It's my first lock.
Shiny silver ball.
Yeah, Domino's Lottery. It is, the virtual version of it is pretty fun too. Played Cactus Canyon Continued virtual in VPX quite a few times. All right. What do I got left here? Blew that. Stupid game. The VPX one, no. In the VPX one, you have a choice of the original code,
Right.
which this is kind of an enhanced original, or in VPX you can do Cactus Canyon Continued, which is what Eric Pribke did. Using P-Rock, added a whole board and a whole bunch of different rules and stuff. There's a lot of things in Cactus Canyon Continues that aren't in this one. I mean, the stand-ups and the quick draw makes the ball drain. Yeah, it does do that. $58 million. Getting somewhere. Had some good progress on that one. Had a really, really good quick draw. But wasn't able to capitalize on a lot of things. See if we can get something going here. Yeah, we can go down the same down the middle. That was a bad ball one. Oops. I accidentally restarted the game. So your skill shots will complete some of the modes for you. You obviously don't get as many points for them, but it's another way to get through the game faster. Come on. Never been very good at backhanding it. There we go. Just gonna hit the center ramp, save Polly. See if we can do a couple combos here. Missed the, there it is. Hey Turbo, have a safe drive home. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Nice chatting with you as always. Turbo's shirt. Be sure to follow Turbo on Twitch as well. He doesn't stream as regularly as usual, but or as he used to anyway. Kids will do that to you. Oof. Thanks for sending me the shirt.
This
hopefully in the near future. That'd be cool. Always enjoy seeing you. You got some good machines. All right, what do we got going on here? Get some bounty, kill a Bart. Advance your rank.
Just walked out now.
The rank increases the scoring on quick shots and gunfights, I believe. And then in high noon a lot. I think you definitely want to be all right, if I can hit a ramp to get back to an in lane, there we go, finally. Get the gunfight. See if we can up our rank. So the bad guys on the quick draws start out at 500,000 each, and then for every rank you go up, they increase another 250,000, I believe it is. Stupid outlane. Yeah, it's the TurboGrafx 7 shirt. So that was $1 million. Because I am a couple ranks up the chart. Since I'm deputy, the quick draws are worth $1 million. If you get to marshal, the quick draws are worth $2 million. At least before they start counting down. Like the quick draws. Got one more bad guy before showdown multi-ball. I got a couple. I still got the quick shot to do. The bucking bronco. And the waterfall. No. Get a slow bouncer in those outlanes, it's death. Yeah, the outlane posts are adjustable. I don't know if you can see it in the stream, but there's a groove there. Mine are all the way up. You could move them down to where the ball would barely go out. It came this way, and I've thought about moving them down, but I don't want to have a baby game.
Welcome back.
I'm always trying to work on combos. Come off that one, go over to the waterfall. Obviously, I'm not hitting it very well. Danger. No. This is a very heavy, well-built machine. It is hard to nudge this guy. that was about. Certainly was not hitting the shot I wanted. Two code? Yes. There was an original. Maybe on my next game I'll see if I can find where that is, and we'll play the original. And then this is... This is the code. They said they completed it kind of to the original vision of what Bally Williams wanted to do back in the day. And they're still planning on another version of the code, which would be an update with more enhancements, more multi-balls, more modes, things like that, that Lyman Sheets and Josh Sharp were working on. No idea when that particular code's going to come out. Left here. Got the easiest shot in the game left. Get up there. Shoot the bad guy. Yeah, he's got the... I've watched Jeremy play this several times. And the setting for the code is different than the dots. Time to save Polly. Whoa, that's fast. I'm just gonna let that go. I think that was ball 3, right? Well, I got to shoot again is lit. We'll play this last ball, then we'll go find the original code. Since I don't seem to be doing so great on this code.
Congratulations! So am I. Is lit.
Talking about CGC, I was curious how they got the tooling for the ramps and sculpts. Good question. I don't know. I don't know if they were, if Planetary Pinball had those available, or whoever the original manufacturer of those was. It's hard to say. I don't think they would have had to recreate them. Maybe they did. Took an original and 7 beer mugs. What do I got left here? I just got the,
All this blood, my wife is going to kill me.
just got the outlane or the left orbit Bronco shot left to do for Stampede.
6-shooter spread.
And I got one more of those shots to do, and I'll get Stampede multi-ball. Let's see if we can get that missed. Another shot at it here. There it is. So I completed all 5 of the modes. So you get a 3-ball multi-ball. With a cycling well, that was a bad drain.
Draw is lit.
Didn't get very many jackpots there. Should have just held on to that. Not sure would someone want to play the original code when you have the next newer version. Just from curiosity, it is different. A lot of the modes, like the train safe poly, is actually a lot harder on the original code. Some of the other things are easier. Thanks for the follow, Lynn's Arcade. Nice to have you along.
There's a bad guy out there. Congratulations. Bounty is lit.
Hit something. Nope. All right, ball 3, drain. Let's see if we can find the adjustments. I forget which one. Remake adjustment, code, play original code, display, colorize. I think that's it.
To Cactus
Yeah. So here we are, we're playing the original code, and it's got the original DMD display. So it's just all really big dots.
You don't stand there.
Good job.
Drain fast. Am I using pin stadiums? I have my Extreme, my homemade version of Pin Stadium Extremes that I did. Basically, it's a 45-degree angle light strip with just some LED lights and a cover on it, and then a magnet here that attaches to the side rail. Works pretty good. Come on. See, and that's one other difference is on the newer updated code, the bad guys go away if you get the ball in the saloon or the mine, whereas on the original code they don't. And I think you can change the color of the dots on this as well. I know Jeremy, Pinball Mayhem Jeremy, has played around with it, with all the different colors and whatnot. So there I just completed the trick shot mode, and there's really nothing it does, whereas on the newer one, then it puts you into a mode of shooting shots. DOI side lighting is slick. Yeah, it works pretty good. I wish I could get a lot of glare on the sides of the display sometimes, but slinged out lane still does that. It was a fun project. I had a lot of the wiring and stuff along, so I think maybe $50 into it. Ball 2 locked. Let's see if we can start the So yeah, on the original code, you only have to hit like 3 of the jackpots to get mother load. So mother load's actually a lot easier. Whoa! Everybody out of the pool. Hey, Chris Taylor. Nice to see you. Yeah, glad to play it again.
Come back soon.
We're playing the original code. I'm gonna see. if display color, gold, school bus, lime, land, sky, blue. Let's go with blue dots. Thank you for following Mike PBR London. Nice to have around. Much appreciated. So we got the selection where we're playing on the original code at the moment. And you select the non-colorized display, and you get the original dots as well. Slings to out lane, boo. I don't think I like the blue color up there. It's hard to see. I don't know about you guys. Boy. There, finally. Ball 2 locked. I don't remember locking ball 1, but maybe it was one of the skill shots gave me that. Stream still doing okay? Looks like I've lost some stuff today. Yellow LED GI and your Cactus Canyon continue. Oh, cool. I've never actually gotten to play a Cactus Canyon continue. Would love to someday, just for comparison. It's definitely got some cool stuff that Eric added into there. Hit something. Full of fun stuff. Yeah, Cowboys versus Aliens would be cool. I've played it in virtual pinball, but never the real one, so. Wow. I did nothing. Like the new code with the color display, yeah. Definitely like the color display. Definitely like the new code. But I think I can play the original code with the color display. I think we'll switch to that after this game, just for one game. See how that goes. I got my new emote approved today. I can hardly see it in blue.
Congratulations! Bounty collected. Quick draw is
Thank you.
Sends Paulie over on that one too? What? Huh. I didn't know it sent the train out. I completed the bank one and it sent the train out on that too.
Hope to see you soon.
That's weird. All right, let's get rid of that original code. Yes, let's switch this back to whatever the default is. All right. Yes, it's extra special, isn't it? All right, so this should give me, I should still be playing the original code, but I will get the updated display. And the updated callouts. The one thing that is missing from the updated code is that train whistle. It's not in there at all. Sling stout lanes. I think the scoring is very different on the
Hit that bad guy.
hit the bad guy.
Regulate that ability.
Good beat anyway. Amazing.
There's a bounty just waiting for you.
In there.
Ball just hangs out in the pops. Which, okay. Kill the Barts. That looked like one of the original animations for the Bart Collected. Stupid outlanes. That hasn't changed much. I'm gonna drink quick. It's thirsty work, all this talking. It's a gunfight. Don't move. Ball 2 locked. For the gold mine multi-ball. Mother load is lit. I only hit one jackpot. Yeah, so it looks like hit one of the shots, and then you get mother load. Hit another shot, get mother load. I think I definitely like the new method better. Hey DOS Reboot, nice to see you this afternoon. Hope you're doing well. We are currently playing the original code, but with the color dots. Uh-oh. So it's kind of interesting because Outlane Drain, some of the animations that come up are the new color dots, and some of them, like the one for the Bart, was still the old ones.
Celebrity voices impersonated.
It's kind of weird. Let's play another one of that.
Come in and take a load off, stranger.
Doing really good at hitting nothing today. So on this, you have to hit 5 of these shots, I think, to rescue Polly. Stupid outlane. So it's like 5 shots to light the extra ball and to save Polly, whereas on the new code, it's right ramp, left ramp, center ramp, so it's only 3, so that's harder. But other things are easier. So on this one, evidently, when it rewards you extra ball, it actually gives you the extra ball. Whereas on the newer code, it lights the mine for extra ball, doesn't actually give it to you. Killed the Bart. Looks like I completed the marksman one again. Saw that coming straight down the middle. Ball 2, got an extra ball here. So even that shoot again was the old dots, not the new dots. Combo's completed. Lights the star. The point of the star doesn't give you any cool animation like the newer code does. Lock a ball quick. I haven't played this enough to know like some of the things like what happens if you get all the bad guys. Are we still live? Looks like I haven't dropped any frames in a while. Dropped a bunch of frames earlier. It was kind of weird. Left another Bart. Of course, there's no bionic Bart in this one. Get over there. What? Everybody drain. No ball save on Showdown in this one. Uh-oh. Collect the bounty. A few more hits on Bart there.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Another Bart collected. Got a gunfight. Uh-oh. Saved it. Do we get another Bart? Bubba Bart? Should probably see if I can get that extra ball before I drain my last ball. Like to add a scoop lighting? No, that'd be cool. So it looks like mother load is like just the jackpots on here. Does it just stay lit? Or have I hit that many jackpots already? Oh, lighted beer mug, yeah. I've seen that mod. The only thing I have added to mine is the railroad ties on the train track, which I think is pretty cool. Adds a lot of realism. Another mother load. Lock is lit. Got 4 more hits to collect, Bubba. That's a lot of hits. No! No! Ah. Failed live catch to outlane. One of my better shots. Is his name Bubba Barton, the original? That's what it had going there. Todd Russell, raid. Well, thank you, Todd Russell. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. We're going in, we're playing a little Cactus Canyon today. I was just playing the original code. I'm going to switch back to the extended code. Hey, Game Club Central. Thanks for the following, Frenchie. Thanks for the following, Hollywood Polo. All right, let's go back out. Told them you were awesome, so you have to dance or some. No dancing. No dancing. We'll just be complaining. All right, we're back to the resistance is futile. Absolutely. Thanks for the follow. Hollywood Polo, Frenchie 313. I think I got everybody. Thank you much for the raid. What were the last two awards needed? Good question. I don't remember, Sean. I don't know. I haven't spent enough time. Good high score, not bad. The one I have posted for high score today was actually yesterday. My high score overall is like 217 million, which was my best high noon run. I know there's people that are good at playing this game that do like 2 and 3 high noons and get 400,000 and 500,000 crazy scores. But let's see if we can get to high noon. I gotta start playing better. But I find that I don't play great when I'm streaming because I'm too busy thinking about talking. And I do lots of flailing about. How you doing, Todd Russell? I don't know if I've ever seen you stream, but thank you for raiding. Bart Bros and Stampede. Okay. I knew Bart was left. Ooh, lots of hype. It's quite the emote.
Your job is lit.
Did my emote wall send those all over the screen for a couple of seconds? I set some of these things up and I have no idea if they're working or not. Beer mug's a bad shot. Let's get a gunfight. Pez Johnson, how you doing today? Is that a Colorado beer mug?
You're messing with Ben Valero, Bartamigo.
Looks like we got some company. Collect your bounty, son.
Collect the bounty. Shoot some bandolero. Someone has been to the C store. Gave me gold mine. See if we can get a mother load in. Hit something. Oh, bad hop.
There's a bounty just waiting for you. Lock it.
Yeah, MPT3K, he's good stuff. See if we can save Polly here. First shot. That's not a shot I need to save Polly. I always try to do it in just 3 shots. I seem to be not hitting it today very well. There we go. Center ramp, save Polly. Got a lot more combos to do here. It's a showdown. Extra ball always comes in handy. Well, not a very good showdown, but it completes the star. Boo. Shoot again. I'm having a hard time with that waterfall shot today. Let's kill a Bart.
Looks like a gunfight.
Hey, Miss Big Bart, tough guy.
Saw that one coming. So is it putting those emotes on my screen?
My hero.
I can't tell. I've got to pay attention to the game. I'm not sure if that setup is working right or not. End of the game. Oh man. Let me take a look here, see if I can see that. Don't remember where that's part of that. In just a second, I'm looking at settings here. No, that's not what I want. I want this guy. Widgets. Whole game widget, add alerts, event list. Where? I don't even know where. I don't know where that stuff is anymore. I think I set something up once. Yeah, there they are on the screen. So it is working. That's good. That's good to know. All right. We're going to play one more game here. And see how close we can get to high noon. Hey, Mr. Hardluck, how you doing today? You sneak into the mine.
Squirrel can shoot better than that.
Whoa.
Quick draw.
Got to complete all 5 of the modes to get Stampede Multi-Ball, which is one of your one of the 5 stars. You got to complete all 5 stars to get to high noon. Killing all the Barts is one. There's one of the modes. Fucking Bronco, whatever it's called. You don't even have to be successful at it, you just have to start all 5. There it is, actually completed it. Let's get 1,000,000 points. Nothing to write home about, but there's another one. It's the trick shot one. Uh-oh. There, completed that one. All right, killed another Bart.
I smell a gunfight brewing. Bounty collected.
Save Polly from the train. Missed the 3rd shot. I just got the center ramp left to hit to save Polly. There we go. Polly saved. Lights an extra ball. Gunfight to increase my rank. Missed it. See if we can backhand the extra ball. There we go. I always like it when I can get extra ball on ball 1. Oh, got gold mine multi-ball. See if we can hit some shots and get us some mother load. Oops, nope. Lost the balls. No mother load on that one. I'm not really trying to hit the beer mug.
There's a bad guy out there.
Bounce to the out lane. All right, made some good progress on that ball. Got to shoot again. So I got the waterfall. You can see Save Polly's flashing there. I think you can see that. Let me get back to my stream here. So I got Save Polly's flashing. I got Shootout at the bank flashing. Those are the only two modes to complete for Stampede.
Nice shooting, stranger.
I got 3 of the 4 bad guys. One more hit for Bubba Bart. I think that's my second Bart. I'm not sure. Get another gunfight. See if I can increase my rank. Come on, get up there. I think we're still live. It says I'm live. Oh! Bad shot. Hit the drain. I don't know why I've been getting dropped frames today. All right, ball 2. All right, got a showdown and an extra ball. Good thing I got the extra ball. All right, so got Showdown Star. I just got the bank mode left to complete. I suppose I should have tried that on the skill shot. See if I can try not to kill myself here.
Quick draw, isn't it?
Come on.
Lock is lit.
Super skill shot? I don't think so. Not that I know of, anyway. out lanes. Boo. I mean, the only skill shot that I know of is just what you see up there to collect. If I can do 2 loops, it would have been 3 to get the bank. Yeah, maybe just Cactus Canyon. What's your skill shot on that?
My hero.
That's it. Failed again. No high noon today. We'll try again some other day, but I think that's it for now. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks for all the chat and the fine emotes. Thanks for the raid. Nice to see you all here. We'll be back probably Thursday afternoon. And I think we'll send you over to my friend Small Town Pinball. Thanks, Chris. I enjoy it. It's good fun with people, all the people here. Cheers, Mike. See you, Sean. Nice to see you again. Look forward to seeing you.